Hey guys, just a quick disclaimer before the episode begins. Kate and I got new microphones. We had the whole professional setup going on. We tested it. It sounded good. We put headphones in to help with the slight echo that we were having. Didn't test it after we plugged the headphones in because the babies started fussing. And there is a severe echo because one of the headphones had a microphone in it. I have tried multiple applications, free trials or, half-price trials from people on Reddit that gave me coupons to try and fix it. I've quite literally tried everything. It's not working. So I do apologize. You can skip this episode if it's too much for you. I apologize again. And without further ado, please enjoy episode 3 of Milk Drunk and Mental. Welcome to Milk Drunk and Mental. I'm B.
And I'm Kate.
And we have two microphones now. The computer is propped up on top of a Star Wars book and a Tessa Bailey book. And the babies are in here and you can hear them on our mics. And that's just going to be the way it is.
Yeah.
That's Ellen. Just to point out who's the bad baby. I'm just kidding.
Behave, girl.
Yo, shut that baby up. Conrad was just doing the same thing.
Oh my God. I just look over. He's fucking grilling me. He's like, girl.
Nosy.
Yeah, it's like he's never seen me before. I love it.
No, he sees her every other Wednesday, bare minimum, usually more. So don't let him fool you.
What is up? You're so crazy. I'll just let you be fascinated.
Yeah. Ellen's very excited because she's in Conrad's plaything. So it's probably like very new and exciting to her. She's like, oh, fuck, this shit's awesome. So first we have a word from our sponsors.
Our sponsor?
And that's it because we don't have any because we have 8 fucking listeners. On to today's topic. Today we're going to talk about Mother's Day.
Mother's Day. This is coming.
First of all, Kate put a poll in Instagram and lots of people looked at it that are mothers. One replied.
One replied, and I actually want to shout this girl out because, thank you.
You should.
You actually
You should.
the assignment. I don't remember her name. I think her name is. Sorry.
Let me get her a shout out. Yo, what was her fucking name?
That's your kid.
Quite on set.
I think her name is Megan.
Oh,
I got it. Meg Cohen. Cohen?
Meg-
Cohen.
That's one of my Star Wars friends.
Why did I
Megan
say
Cohen.
Cohen. Okay.
Actually, there's a photo of her. Let me get a visual for you.
I have a photo of her right here.
And shout out to her. Because she has like a 1.5-week-old baby girl.
Yes, she said that. I'll tell you the rest of what she said.
Here she is.
Thanks, Meg.
Thanks, Megan. We love you.
Yes, we do. Our one and only responder.
And then, my aunt did technically respond to the Instagram thing, but she texted it to me because she wrote a lot.
Doesn't count. Just kidding.
Sorry, Kath, it doesn't count.
Totally kidding. No, we appreciate her even thinking to text you and give us that. So since nobody replied, I went out of my way to text a bunch of random people. I copy and pasted the text to everyone. I was like, hey, we're doing a poll for the podcast. What is something things that you like and want for Mother's Day? And what are some things that you absolutely do not fucking want?
Or if you've gotten a shitty gift and you were like, I never want this again. Or what the fuck were you thinking? Why did you get this for me?
One of the girls told me that she got a new vacuum for Mother's Day. And then another time she got this cleaning gift.
Brother, listen, I like to clean, it helps me relax. If I was to get that as a gift,
see,
you don't live in my house anymore.
If it was something that I wanted, though, I think I would like it, but it had to be
different.
You asked for it.
You have to specifically ask for it.
I agree.
It's like if someone were to give you a gym membership, but you didn't ask for it, I'd be like, oh my God, you're out of my life. But
so don't get that for your birthday.
But if I asked you for it, that's different. All right. So Meg said it'll be my first Mother's Day. I'm 2 weeks postpartum. I love a pedicure / foot massage and a full night's sleep.
Hell yeah.
I am on board with all of that. Yes.
Love that.
We had her, and then my aunt responded, and they both just said stuff that they liked. They didn't mention anything that they wouldn't like.
Mm-hmm.
Did you get any of that from people? Okay.
Okay. So first, we have 2 voice memo replies, which I kind of love. And there is a way for us to set up on Buzzsprout. I need to figure it out. People can call in and you guys can leave voice messages.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Let me read a couple first. One person said, I know my answer is not going to be probably what other people say, but I don't want jewelry or honestly anything. I just like flowers and a card.
Valid. Somebody else said, this probably sounds really bad, LOL, but I want 4 hours of uninterrupted time to do anything I want. That was a popular answer, except they didn't put a cap on 4 hours. They said the whole day or whatever, which I'm also on board with the whole day.
Same.
Actually, my reply to her was 4 hours. I want a whole fucking day. Okay, so then we have a mother of 4. She said, sleep until 8 a.m., a fresh cup of coffee waiting for me, maybe some time in the garden while the kids play nice, hanging around the house with a clean house, no chores to do, along with all the kids getting along. So that's also a valid one. Another person said, I don't want plants. I want quiet, a nap, and not to be needed for anything. I want to not make a single decision for the entire day. And then somebody in that group chat replied and said, I want all the flowers and plants. Genuinely, I can't think of anything I don't want. It's not the same for me at this stage. I'm not a solo parent, and my kids are like 90% self-sufficient. Her kids are like 9 to 13, I think. One of my other friends that's a single mom said, I feel like in the past, I loved a day of relaxation and not to be bothered. Now I want the whole day with my kids, but an uninterrupted midday smoke session that runs into a solid nap to recoup. And then to go have dinner somewhere so I don't have to do the dishes or clean the kitchen again. Another person said, I want to sleep in. I don't want to go to a gathering that I have to plan. And then I pulled someone who has children like age. I did my mom and then some other moms. And said things that are made by you or custom made that has meaning. Just spending time with me and doing anything with me does not have to cost anything at all. This is totally sounds like something my mom would say. Something that has meaning or shows a happy memory. Nothing for the house that everyone will benefit from, probably like vacuum or something like that. It has to be thoughtful and from the heart. Nothing for my car, no gift cards for the grocery store, no everyday shit that I can just take care of myself. Nothing to help me keep up with my appearance. And then I had somebody else say, no jewelry. I only wear a few pieces and I have so many things. Yeah, and most of the time guys pick out the ugliest jewelry. You like K Jewelers, like the heart, like no shade if you guys wear these things, but it's not for me. If you get me jewelry for Mother's Day, first of all, I do not want it to be like child themed. I got his birth mom a necklace that has his birth flower on it. And then like the other little charms, see, but it's very dainty. It's cute. So basically any jewelry from Etsy is usually a yes in my book.
Yeah, love Etsy.
Except for like necklaces that have like the little stick figure children and they're like, they're the color birthstone. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, okay.
I don't
Someone
fucking
definitely had that in my family growing up.
I
Like, it
want
literally
that.
could have been Kath or could have been my mom.
Please
like,
don't.
Somebody had
Tell
that
your mom.
shit. Oh, that's so funny. That's so 90s, early 2000s
Yes.
to me though.
And
so,
I
like,
think
don't want
guys
that.
saw their dads buying that stuff. So they're like, oh, I
Right.
need to.
They're like, oh, this is still totally in
Yeah.
style. Like, this is still totally like what women want.
Nope.
No. Did you have more?
Yeah. No knickknacks.
Jesus.
No,
You had so
I
many.
literally texted 15 of these fucking bitches. I'm like, listen, if you're going to look at our Instagram story and not reply, I'm going to be pulling up and asking you the question again. So you should answer it the first time.
Yes.
No-
Lesson learned, guys.
No knickknacks. Don't buy me anything that says like world's best fucking mom or anything like that. Because somebody else said I'm not just a mom. So I don't want a sign that says like the best mom. I'm good at other things too,
Yeah.
which
that's
is
a good
valid.
point. I like that.
This is from my mother. No expensive gifts, just time to hang out with my family doing ordinary things. Nice cards if they tell the truth. Good hugs. No expensive gifts or cleaning supplies. And then she said unexpected visits are always a nice gift.
Aw, Peg.
Wants a spa gift card, a gift card to get my nails done, or a Barnes & Noble gift card. Hard yes on all of those things.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, any activity that I can do alone, in all caps. Things that I don't want. A new vacuum was gifted that once. Cleaning supplies. An electronic calendar picture frame was also given that. No generic items with best mom or something like that. I love my son, but I'm not just a mom. Anything that is just something that makes housework or time management easier is a no-go for my gifts. I'm not the sole person who's responsible for this house and my family, so I find it kind of offensive. I do, however, love anything that Kate, her son, makes. I don't know why, but I do. And your aunt said the same thing, like homemade gifts.
Yes.
Oh, you said that off the...
Well, I'm gonna
Okay,
read hers because
there's
there's
more
more
to
to it.
But
is that all? Are you good? Are you done?
No,
Do you
I'm
have
just going to
one?
play those 2 voice
Oh,
memos.
yes.
Oh, here's a mom.
Also, I didn't mean to be like, okay, are we done? Like, are you fucking
No.
finished? No, we're very happy to have this feedback because this is all.
This is
excellent.
a new mom to twin baby boys and a toddler. Rough combo. She's amazing. If my kid picks out the card, her husband did that one year, and now she doesn't want to throw out the card because it's really cute, and you know that your baby picks it out. It's sweet and inexpensive, easy to do. Last year we did the garden over for Mother's Day. We got in the car, got coffee, and then picked up plants. Our son helped us plant them. It was really cute, but I also would really like a day at the spa or to be completely alone in my house to do whatever I wanted. I don't want to wake up in the morning and have to tell my husband what I want because I've also been there and it's very sad. Yeah, same. Somebody else said anything homemade, no gym membership or cooking membership. Here is Lauren from Ohio's message. She is also a mom of 4. Y'all fucking wild. Well, all these moms of 4.
All right, settle in. I'm a mom of 4. And honestly, the only thing I want for Mother's Day is to not make decisions for everyone and everything. I'd love to just wake up, my kitchen be cleaned the way that I like it to be cleaned, breakfast to be made for everyone else without me having to make it or decide what to do. I don't want to think about dinner. I don't want to think about what all needs to be done in my household. I just want it to be done, and I don't want to dictate it. If we're talking about real gifts, though, I mean, you can never go wrong with a good plant and coffee. But honestly, I just want a day that I can like sit on my phone, doom scroll, I don't know, read some books, have a good day without being bothered and making decisions about literally everything.
Period. And then we have one more single mom, Jess from Virginia, who also runs her own business, and she's a fucking boss, rock star.
I'm personally a super sentimental emo girly. Anything homemade or handwritten, especially a note or a letter. I'm definitely a words of affirmation kind of person. So that always means a lot to me. But also just being considered in general. Like, I love coffee, so my favorite coffee. Or I love the movies, so take me to the movies. I would love to go to the movies. That kind of thing. Just to be considered. And you really can't go wrong with flowers. But don't be cliche and get the roses in the front of the grocery store. At least get a couple different bouquets and make something yourself in a vase at home. You know, get creative with it. Don't just pick some random yellow roses off of the grocery store shelf.
I have one more.
Okay. Jesus Christ.
No, but this is a good one. It's from Aunt Michelle.
Oh, yo, Aunt Michelle, we love her. So excited to hear this.
As you can see now, there's one naked baby here and one, he's wearing a diaper, one almost asleep baby. And we're just gonna fucking go with it because this is a mom podcast. This is real. Okay, our last reply was from my aunt, and she said, she was very specific. She said, I want a hot face towel dispenser for the crusties in my eyes when I wake up, and I don't want any gift cards. So I sent it to her daughter, and she goes, I guess I better get ordering.
Okay, so our last response on Mother's Day gifts is from my Aunt Kath, and she said, my best gift is when the kids were small / elementary school age. Anything they made themselves, be it a card or a picture they drew or a macaroni necklace. I love them all and still have most of them. Now that they're older, it's more about something that they notice I like / need / want. A thoughtful gift is what I want. Doesn't need to be expensive or expansive, just something that you thought or made you think of me.
Yep.
That's it.
All right.
Do you know what you would want for Mother's Day?
My husband asked me what I want to do for Mother's Day. And I said, I want to go to Tulip Festival. I don't know why, but ever since he's been born, like, I just want to go somewhere where I can have a stroller and just like ground.
Yeah.
And just chill and get some food. I don't really have anything that I'm like, oh, I want that for Mother's Day, but I definitely don't want anything that says mom on it.
Yeah.
I don't want those 90s necklaces. I wouldn't mind Etsy jewelry, like with his birth flower or like stone or something like that, but I have a few necklaces that are like me, like I wear the same necklace every day for my grandpa. And then his birth mother, her and I have matching necklaces she bought us that have stingrays on them. And we're eventually getting matching tattoos. We're both getting a version of a stingray and a baby stingray. But I don't really think there's anything else. Just like a fucking day to myself too would be great. Sometimes they'll be like, can you take him for the night so I can do X, Y, and Z? And then I'm still like listening to him or like coming in, and then I go out to help and I'm just not working.
Right.
Like you need to physically go. I need to go somewhere else. Because otherwise I'm locked in, or can you hold him while I take a shit? What do you think I do when I have to take a shit and you're not here? He goes on the floor and he cries, or he sits on my lap while I take a shit.
Yes.
I just told you earlier, we did that this morning and he was sitting on my lap and he was shitting too. We were both shitting at the same time. Good for him. He can do it in his pants, but
for Mother's Day, I feel like there are things that like I've seen kind of like on, social media or Etsy or whatever.
Mhm.
Like, that'd be nice, but they're not things I'm like, I want that or I need that.
yeah, like
they're
those
just
are
they're just
cute.
things.
Yeah.
But I did just say to Jake last night, I want a full night's sleep for fucking Mother's Day. I was like, that's what I want.
I've told you, come over here and fucking sleep in my spare room for real.
Yeah, I was like, that's what I want. I'm like,
you need a hard
damn
reset.
thing. Yeah. So
no, I mean, I feel like going somewhere and doing something is more like,
I hope it's a nice day. Because I would like to go do something.
Yeah.
Like whether it's just taking a walk
Going to
somewhere
Tour
other
Fest.
than down our boring road.
Yeah.
Or going to, I don't know, look at plants and stuff at a fucking
Hewitt's
store.
or whatever.
Yeah.
No, I like that.
yeah.
Of course, we can't plan anything yet because it's going to freeze again next week, but
So that's upstate New York
for
for ya. But yeah, that's where I'm at.
yeah, I agree. The other topic we're going to talk about today is names that we almost used. Do you want to go first?
Sure. So
we had a bunch of names and we just could not agree on a girl name. Obviously, we finally did, but
she's still baby girl 3 months later.
so I said so her middle name was always going to be Mary Elizabeth.
Like, I was not going to budge on that. That's my mom's name.
So names we almost picked. Get ready for this one. Jake loved this
Oh
name.
my God, I can't wait.
No, I actually liked it too, but I was like the spelling would be too
out of
much, I
control.
think. Saoirse.
You're kidding.
It's Irish, yeah.
Saoirse?
Saoirse.
You're going to name your kid Saoirse?
And I was like, Jake, that's too much.
That's too much. No, get the fuck out of here. That's out of control.
Do you want to hear how it's spelled?
Probably not if it's Irish. SA, off to a good start. Sexual assault. Keep going.
Saoirse.
Soiree.
Saoirse.
Sounds like a dessert.
Isn't that fucking crazy? Yeah. So yeah, we did like it, but then I was like, all right, Jake, that's too much. It's the spelling is gonna.
Are either of you Irish?
I'm Irish.
Oh, are you? Okay.
Yeah, I am. No.
Oh, Saint Germain.
Yeah. We would. If we weren't Irish, we would.
Saoirse?
Saoirse.
Reek?
The next name I absolutely love this name, Catherine. It's just so
I love
classic.
that.
I was dead set on naming her a girl, and then I like backed out last minute. I was like, shit, I'm not so sure about it anymore. But I do love that name. It's just such a pretty classic name.
Yeah.
Emerson.
Love.
Yeah, I think that's really cool for a girl. Jake said that there is some appliance that's like it's called Emerson brand or something. He's like, I can't get past it. And then I was like, trying to convince me, all right. And I was like, well, now I'm not sure.
Now you've confused me.
Jake didn't like this, but I really like Wyatt for a girl.
No. Fucking not. For a girl?
I know.
I like the name Wyatt, but not for a girl.
I like it too. I liked it for a boy too. We had it on both lists. Jake loved Emmeline.
That's cute. I
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah. And then this other one, we didn't even remember liking this because I was looking at my notes app, like the list of names from when we were still figuring it out. We were like, that was number 3 on the list. Adelaide.
That's
It's
cute.
very, it
I
is
like
cute.
that.
It's very like, I guess it's old school.
It
Like
is,
that's like,
yeah.
yeah. And then Jason, because I asked Jake last time, I was like, what are names that we liked that we didn't pick? And he was
Yeah.
just like, Toshiba. I was like, what?
The appliance.
Yeah, I was like, oh, another fucking appliance. So yeah, so those are our names.
Isn't that from Bridesmaids? Stove. What are you, an appliance?
I gotta watch that movie again soon.
It's so good.
It is good. All right, what do you got?
So we didn't start picking names until, I mean, I've had a laundry list of names on my phone for
years.
and like before I even met Chad, as I hear names when I'm watching TV or I read a lot. So like a lot of my names come from books. Actually, both of Conrad's names came from a book, I realized. Because we just went through the list and I was like, you know, I read them and he was like, yes, no. And then like he added some names. And like, I don't remember where anything came from. It just was on the list. So then later on, I was like, oh, those are both from books that I read, whether I liked the book or not. But I'm like, whatever. Obviously, his name's Conrad Graham. So Conrad, everyone, the summer I turned pretty, they think of that. And then Graham, Garrett Graham from the Off Campus series, which is coming out May 10th, I think. For anyone excited, me, Katie, and Danielle, who are also listeners. Okay, so boy names. We had Conrad, obviously. My number one name for life that I always said I was going to name a boy if I had a boy was Nicholas. And we're just going to call him Nick. And then
Nick Miller.
Yeah, Nick Miller. Well, so this is like really fucking dumb. But obviously, you know, I love Christmas.
Yeah.
I have a Christmas sign that hangs in my house all year round. I love Christmas so much. So Nicholas is like Saint Nicholas.
Is that where you got that from?
No, like yes, but no. So I liked Nico for a while, but then everyone started using it, and I was like, all right, forget it.
Yeah. That's hilarious.
Yeah. So I liked Nicholas a lot, but then my brother married somebody named Nicole, which is my middle name too, which isn't a big deal. But then her father, who passed away a while ago, his name was Nick. And so my mom told me I was not allowed to use that name because I would need to leave it for them. You know, you have a dead parent.
Yeah.
So I didn't use Nick, so we had to come up with something else. I'll just say that my husband's middle name is Garland. Like when we started dating,
Nicholas Garland would have been perfect.
No,
like Garland,
Nicholas Garland. Just the Christmas guy.
Oh my god. Yo, that is an insane middle name.
Yeah, and him and his dad have it, and for years he's been like, we've been together for 11 years. He's like, it's a family name, like non-negotiable, blah blah. And at some point, I was like, it's not fucking happening. You can say it all you want, it's not fucking happening. So when we actually were matched and we found out, you know, we were going to be parents, and it was actually seriously talking about kid names, I said, listen, I know you really want the middle name Garland. And he cut me off and he was like, we don't have to use it. Like, I get it. And I'm like, good, because we're not. But what I was going to say was, what if you guys have the same initials? Because my husband puts his fucking name on everything. CGT and the date. Like all of his, every single tool in his toolbox.
I love it.
Our vacuum has a date on it. The insides of his hat has dates on it. The open pasta jar. Yeah.
Wait, okay, so hold on. Why does this have a date in it?
So he knows when he started wearing it, because he'll just throw it out and get a new one.
Yo, that's
Instead of
actually
washing
not
it.
a terrible idea, but I would
No, but
do
it's
that.
who gives a fuck? It's stupid.
Well, actually, yeah, with the hat, I feel like it's maybe
Yeah.
maybe not necessary.
It's not necessary. Nothing. The
but I do
vacuum
understand
cleaner
the
is
initials.
not necessary. Why is it on my vacuum cleaner?
So you could go back and like probably just look at your purchase history for that.
Yeah.
And also the
Or it
hat.
was a wedding gift. So, okay, 2020. The fuck?
Right, you know what year?
Jesus Christ.
Oh, Chad.
Our mattress has a date on it, by the way, if you're curious, on the tag.
Oh, I love it. That's so funny.
Yeah. So anyways, long story short is his initials are on everything. So I go, what if it's CGT, like the same initials? And he's like, oh, I like that. I was like, okay, then we need to come up with a C name and a G name. So all my other things got blown out the window. So obviously we went with Conrad Graham. We were thinking about doing Conrad Garrick, which is from a book. Or you're going to laugh at this one, or Gianni, because my last name before they changed it in Ellis Island was DiGianni, and it's D-I space G-I-A-N-N-I. So I go, we could drop the D-I and just do Gianni. But then I was like, it's too Guinea. Like, I can't. I'm not that Italian, so we're going to have to drop that. So then I wrote them on a piece of paper, like Conrad Graham Tillman, Conrad Garrick Tillman, Conrad Gianni Tillman, on a Post-it note, and we kept it on the island. And I told Chad, I said, I've narrowed it down to this. You can make the decision from here. Really, I wanted him to pick Graham, so I kept dropping hints that it should be Graham. And eventually he's like, let's just go with Graham. And I'm like, excellent choice.
Such a good choice,
That's
Chad.
such a good choice.
I know you did that all on your
Yeah.
own.
So those are the two middle names we almost used. And then, all right, I already said Nick and Nico. One that I might still use if we have another boy is Joseph, if we call him Joey.
I love that.
And
I love a classic name.
I'm not talking about girl names yet, but if I have a girl, it's going to be Josephine after my Aunt Jo, who I
Pretty.
loved so much. And we would call her Joey
Yeah.
because I just love like boy names for girls. I think they're so cute.
Yes.
Graham as a first name. Jace, Anthony, Graydon, which is my grandmother's nephew's name.
Anthony. I'm sorry.
Yo, Tony.
Yo, Tony.
Yeah, my dad said we cannot have another fucking Tony in our family, so please do not name the kid Anthony. Graydon, which was my grandmother's nephew's name, who I like. He's such a great guy. Just Gray, which I've thrown out the window now because it's too fucking white millennial girl.
Wait, what was it? It was Graydon?
Graydon, Graydon. He was like in his 80s. I know, it's a super old name. I really liked it. But there's a lot of Graysons going around.
I really liked that name before it was a thing.
Popular.
And that became a thing, and I was like, I actually hate this name.
Yeah. And then I liked Easton a lot. Some of these names we got from, we have seasons tickets to the Valley Cats, so we're obviously fans. And a lot of these names are like different players on the team, or like just like guys that played on the other teams. And we were like, oh, cool name. And we would write it down.
Yeah.
So Easton came from that. Drew, short for Andrew, which is his father's name, but we would just name him Drew. And then Colton, but then it was too like redneck, a dog name, so I got rid of it. And a unisex name I really like, and it kept like before Conrad, it kept popping up in every fucking book I was reading, or a couple dogs like growing there on the schedule. But Riley, I really like the name Riley.
Yeah, Riley's nice.
Yeah.
How would you spell it though?
Riley.
Brother, that ain't right.
How do you spell it?
Well, okay, you can spell it that way. But the real spelling, the true spelling, well, it's an Irish name. Reilly.
Reilly. Oh yeah, like
Riley
Auto Parts.
Bam! You just got a free ad.
Free ad. I still have a massive list of girls' names, but I just said it's going to be Josephine. But then I'm like, I don't know. It's also becoming a popular name.
Is it? I don't. I've heard it like maybe like
one of
once or
my
twice.
clients named their daughters Josephine.
It's so pretty, Josephine
Tillman.
Tillman.
Yeah,
That's pretty.
that is pretty.
Do you have a middle name picked out for it? Or with it?
Yes. It would be. She already knows, so I can say it because I think she was offended that she wasn't picked as a godparent. But she doesn't believe in God, so I wasn't going to pick her. But my best friend's name is Caitlin, so it would be Josephine Caitlin, and then I'd call her Joey Kate,
Oh,
which
yes,
I
you
think
did
would be
tell me
really
that, and
cute.
I love
Yeah.
that, Joey.
But I'm sure I'll have a
Kate.
boy, so I have to think of a different way to spice that up.
Yeah.
Give something to her. Well,
Yeah.
if I die, she gets Conrad and has to move here, so
There you go.
that's special enough.
That's
I
your
guess
inclusion.
that's what you get, bitch. So now that we got the microphone sync figured out, our children can't figure themselves out. So I just want you all to know that once we switch to weekend recording, when Kate goes back to work, this will be the most professional podcast you've ever seen. Probably not professional, but we're still going to be dressed like this.
Last week, I think.
So
So part of our routine, me and Ellen, we get up, change her, whatever.
I
put her back in her crib. Just to lay there while I go do some shit, brush my teeth, put my contacts in, whatever. And I drape the curtain over the crib too because she loves to look at it.
Like she's obsessed with it. Like I put it over, and she's like,
Oh,
I love this.
so cute.
I'm like, oh my god, I want to be fucking hype over a fucking curtain.
So I just drape it over because like
her crib is partially in front of the window, so I drape it over. She fucking loves it. I'll
get
get
like
like 20, 30 minutes.
check in on her every once in a while,
make sure it didn't
fall
and
and
like
she's
she's suffocating.
So she's doing her thing, whatever, and I go in to check on her, and I'm like forgetting her age. She's 3 months old. I'm going.
And I like assume she heard me walk in, and I take the curtain. I go, because she started.
I already know where this is going.
So what was I gonna say? Fuck, I
You
lost
pulled the
it.
curtain off her.
So, I went in there. She started like, she's like kind of crying, whatever. And I go and pull the curtain. I go, "What are you crying about?" And she goes, she startles so bad, and she just fucking burst. I was like, "I'm so sorry, I forgot. You're a little tiny baby.
Girl.
You don't know what that shit is yet. You don't know like peekaboo or getting scared." It was so funny. I was comforting her, but I was honestly laughing my ass
I know.
off the whole time.
No, there's times where we do something and we're like, oh fuck, that's my bad.
Yeah.
We're like dying laughing.
Yeah.
Last night or this morning he woke up at like 5:45, so like wasn't quite. We usually get him up around like 7:30 to go to daycare and stuff.
Mhm.
And I'm off today, so I was like, I just really need him. I have therapy at 9:30. I needed to figure out this mic situation. I wanted to clean and do some laundry, so I was like, I'm putting this kid back to sleep. Did not want to go back to sleep. I literally threw a blanket over both of us because there's like a speck of light coming in. So then I finally get him asleep. He's burped. The bottle's done. He's laying here sleeping. And then I burp, like not even thinking. And it was so loud, he like jostled awake. And then he was awake. And I go, well, fuck it. I put him in his crib and he talked to himself for 20 minutes and then he fell asleep. And then he slept until like 8:45 or 8:30. It was crazy.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. We also want to say thank you to our 8 listeners.
Literally.
And
Thank
I
you
know
guys.
I know that sounds like I'm being funny, but like I really do, because we can see analytics, we can see where people are listening from, so I can tell who's who. Like if it says Chatham, New Jersey, I know it's Megan. And we have consistent listens on both of our episodes, 8 and 8, which means that you guys came back for a second episode, and we appreciate that because we know this is a rough recording. There's kids screaming. I'm too loud. Somebody's too soft. Shit cuts out. There's echoing on this episode. And we also wanted to share how far we are officially an international podcast.
Hell yeah, guys.
And
That's amazing.
congratulations, your podcast has 10 downloads. How exciting. I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but like for us, like that's crazy.
Absolutely.
So we're in 2 countries and territories in 13 different cities. So we have United States and the UK. We have Wine and Skill, New York, Albany, New York, Manhattan, Ghent, Nassau, that's me, and Clay, New York. And then we have Boardman, Oregon. We don't know who you are, but we love you.
We love you. Thank you.
Brighton and Hove, which I know who that is. Hartford, Connecticut, not sure who you are, but thank you.
Thank
Could
you, love
potentially
you.
be my sister-in-law, but they don't live in Hartford. They're like
Mm.
an hour away, so I'm not sure about that. And Chatham, New Jersey. And we also have West Townsend, Massachusetts. Shout out to whoever the fuck that is.
Thank you. Love you.
Schenectady, New York. Shout out to whoever the fuck that is. And then my British friend told me how to pronounce this, and I'm sorry if you're this listener. Slough. I can't remember how the fuck she said it. Slough, because she goes, how do you pronounce that? And I said Slough, like Slough.
Wow. Okay.
But I think it's like slow.
That's in the UK.
Slough. Yeah, it's like, I think she said it's west of London.
Awesome.
So yeah, thank you to everybody that listens. We have 13 different cities.
Yes.
We
Thank
love
you
you
so
all.
much.
Please let us know if you have any feedback, positive or negative. We will take it. You don't have to tell us that our audio sucks because we already know that.
Yes, we are very well aware.
But if you
of
want to
that.
tell us anything else, please feel free because we're obviously new.
I just want to shout out a couple of our listeners.
Yes, please do.
Andrea, because she loves this podcast.
Yes, thank you.
She loves it. I'm very happy you love it.
But
if you have anything,
just
like we just addressed, positive, negative, whatever, let me know. Let us know. And then Chloe too. Thank you, Chloe.
Thank you,
for
Chloe.
listening.
And for also offering a giveaway prize for when
Yes.
we will do a giveaway at some point
Yes,
for
we
sure.
will. Thank you so
So
much.
thank you so much for that.
So yeah, also we should definitely tell these people to like, subscribe, share,
Follow us.
follow.
We're on TikTok and Instagram. I run the TikTok. Kate runs the Instagram because I don't have Instagram anymore. And when we have the features to be able to record something and send it in, use it, you might be featured on our very famous podcast.
That's right, guys. You might be featured.
You might be featured.
And then you'll be famous.
Yeah. Also, we want to shout out the ladies from Mama Mayhem 518, and they will probably be a guest in the near future. So that'll be fun to have them on.
Awesome. Mhm.
You guys let us know what you want to see. We'll try and get into it. We're not doing this to be famous. We're doing it as an outlet for our mental health.
Yes.
And it, first of all, forces us to hang out every other week. Because you all know, like, you see your best friend like once every 2 years or something.
Yeah.
And you have no
Never-
photos together from that one
Yeah.
hangout. So,
Right.
but yeah, follow us on TikTok and Instagram. It's Milk Drunken Mental on both.
It's Milk Drunk Mental on TikTok, right? But I'm sure
Yeah,
if you search,
it's Milk Drunk
if you put the
Mental,
and
but
in
like the
there.
profile name is Milk Drunk and Mental.
Got it. Okay.
Anyways, thank you. This was another rough episode audio wise. You see, we got 2 mics. We've got the computer propped up. We have this ghetto setup. You can see my dogs are
Wires.
out. I'm so sorry. I should have worn
Dolls are out.
socks. Free foot content. Yeah.
You should censor that. Like you
Oh,
putting
like-
your foot on, like
like a
censor
blur
that.
over
Be like, no,
my
you gotta pay for that shit.
I know I should. And
should.
we're gonna try and figure out how to make these microphones wireless because this is out of control. You can't see it, but it's just
This
out
is
of control.
2026, guys.
Yeah, we don't.
It should be wireless. We'll figure it out.
Well, thank you so much for listening, and we will catch you guys on the next one. Let us know what our next topic should be. We love some suggestions.
Yeah. Reach out. If you have either of our numbers, text us. You can DM us. You can DM on TikTok.
Yep.
Yeah, you can.
If you want to be a
what the fuck am I
guest,
saying?
you can be a guest.
Yep.
We have a few people that we want to ask. Like being a single mom or living with a kid with a health issue or being a mom of 4 fucking kids because that's a full-time job in itself. Single moms, whatever. So we're happy to interview everyone. One of or both of our kids are screaming. I'm sure it's mine again. And we will see you guys in 2 weeks. Love you.
Peace out, guys.
Bye.
Love you, mean it. Stay drunk. No, stay milk drunk.
Stay milk
Don't
drunk.
stay drunk.
Stay
Stay milk
mental
drunk.
milk drunks.
Stay mental.
Or whatever you fucking
I
say.
can't fucking. Guys, I don't know.
I was gonna wear shorts. I didn't know if the camera would pick up my leg hair. So
I shaved my legs.
For this?
I mean, I'm wearing. I was due anyway.
Oh, okay.
I was like, well, if I do end up wearing shorts because it's warm today.
I'm like,
I want to be shaved.
I think I'm only on like a 3-day rip here.